Welcome to the New England Casino and Recreational Gambling Podcast. We'll cover the latest news, promotions, gambling trends, and much more in our 9 New England casinos. I'm Robin. My friends call me Bin Bin, and I'll be sharing my passion of New England gambling with you. By the way, this podcast is brought to you by AnytimeGambling.com, your complete resource for a New England casino experience. So stay right there. Don't bang no Yui, because it's time to start right now. Welcome back. Today's post is called New England Casinos Are Showing Signs of Recovery. And it's been a long time, a year to be exact. But New England's casinos are reporting positive news of late. While they see the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, there's one thing for sure. It's still a pretty long tunnel. The good news is that New England casinos are showing signs of recovery. Of late, Massachusetts has been making moves. Matter of fact, February could be considered the new Boston Sea Party, that C representing Massachusetts casinos. The Massachusetts Gaming Commission reported that the gross gaming revenue from slots and table games was, far from gross. Matter of fact, February showed a rise to $67.44 million from all 3 casinos. That's a 17% increase over January and the highest monthly gaming revenue total since October of 2020. Getting back to 24/7 operational hours certainly has helped. This also paved the way to reopen both hotels at Encore and MGM Springfield. When March revenues are released in April, they are expected to reveal the impact of the Commission's recent decision to allow casinos to reintroduce craps and add a 4th seat at many table games. The Connecticut sports betting agreement now seems imminent. The operators of Foxwoods Resort Casino and Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino announced Thursday a comprehensive deal with Governor Ned Lamont's administration for sports betting and online gambling, which was widely anticipated after the staff reached a Mohegan Sun agreement earlier this month. Key terms of the agreement include an 18% tax rate for the first 5 years on the new online commercial casino gambling. A 20% tax will follow that after at least the next 5 years. There would be a 13.75% tax rate on sports wagering. Also, the Connecticut Lottery will have the right to operate 15 retail sports betting locations. If approved, people physically located in Connecticut would be able to bet on sports events online and at locations across the state and wager on other casino games online or on mobile apps. The roster of games would depend on the companies offering bets. This, however, still leaves the OTBs and sports tech out of the realm of being able to offer online gambling. According to Governor Ned Lamont of Connecticut, he was quoted as saying, "Connecticut is on the cusp of providing a modern, technologically advanced gaming experience for our residents, which will be competitive with our neighboring states." He also added, "We have achieved an agreement that is best for Connecticut residents and their respective tribal members." Rhode Island and New Hampshire are ready for March Madness. Sports betting in the 2 states that actually have sports betting, Rhode Island and New Hampshire, will reap the benefits of more visitors coinciding with March Madness. Without the NCAA championships last year due to the pandemic, even the sports books were quiet. Understandably, sports betting revenue is likely to take a dip as soon as neighboring states start offering better options closer to home. Now, New Hampshire launched mobile sports betting via DraftKings Sportsbook app in early 2020. Initial forecasts predict at least $11 million in annual state revenue from New Hampshire sports betting beginning in 2021. All this from a state that has rejected commercial casinos 3 times in the last 8 years. And finally, Maine casinos are also in the news, taking a major step forward. Oxford has been pretty much closed up for some time now. No dining, no promotions, no hotel, and capacity limits of 25% in 4 zones of the casino. Hollywood Casino in Bangor have also had the same restrictions. However, they have been able to keep their hotel open. The Oxford Casino Hotel and Event Center is back towards normalcy, with the new hotel reopening on March 26th and taking reservations right now. The hotel had only been open for 6 months before having to shut down in March of 2020. More reopening highlights include upgrading to 50% guest capacity, which makes 1,382 on the gaming floor. Keep in mind that we are talking about 2 of the smallest casinos in New England. Another highlight is upgrading the number of available slot machines on the floor to 400, with additional slot machines coming on board in future weeks. Adding more available table games to 11, with limited capacity at each table, and with additional tables coming in future weeks. Another very important part of the reopening is that the Ox Pub, closed since March of 2020, will be open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sundays through Thursdays, and 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Menu and seating will be limited to start. The Ox Pub will not accept reservations at this time. But I must say, from experience, the Ox Pub has excellent choices in beer and represents the Down East area quite well. Also, the Little Oxford Express will now be open from 7 a.m. to midnight daily with a limited menu to start. So that's it. To summarize, things are moving away from the dark side. Let's keep the positive mojo going by still using safety protocols, masking, and getting the vaccine. We can't let our guard down. Keep in mind all those casino destinations we've all missed this past year. Let's persevere, and those destinations will become a reality if we stay the course. Well, this has been the New England Casino and Gambling Podcast. I'm Robin. Special thanks to Philip Paladin for our great theme music called Fresh. Remember, the podcast is brought to you by Anytime Gambling, your resource for everything gambling in New England. You can also find Anytime Gambling on Twitter or Facebook. So join us again next time, and thanks for listening.